adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Looking for a man. It's Kane. Fires to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
The Yellow Jackets looking to convert on fourth down. Wide out in motion. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wide out. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Quarterback will audible. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
He gets a block. Oh, spins away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field there so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads it left. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
He finds his man.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. He's got a head of steam, boy. He is hard to bring down.
To the air, it's King. It's complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Gonna run it, it's Haynes. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll rush to the line, clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Trying to power it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Go straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw, it's Allard. Keeps looking downfield. He throws one to the left. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to break their routes off and work with the QB to try to give him a place to go with the football. And that time just not able to give the QB anywhere to throw it.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Martin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer. It's
just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. On the move. At the 40, there he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Singleton. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Now he's looking to throw it. Dances away. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Running back searching for a hole. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll go right back to it. And he's dragged down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small game and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
He wants to throw. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Touchdown, Penn State! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Let's go. Scanning the field, it's King. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's reeled in. It's Boyd. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Grabbed on the outside. It's Warren.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Looking for a deep man. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
He makes the connection. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. Got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitz that's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To the air, it's Aller. Looking left. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That play could not have happened at a better time if you're this defense. You're trailing by one possession. You need to find a way to steal it, and they get the interception. Here we go. An opportunity now to at least go down and tie the game.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Across the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Haynes. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the two-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your two-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
Looking downfield, it's King. He makes the grab for the two-point conversion, and in the final moments, we are tied. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Penn State.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Buying some time. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The line of scrimmage at the 35. That's going to leave the holder at the 42 and a 52-yard attempt for the game. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll run it. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Allard. Buys a little extra time. He's going to take off. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And his throw is incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. Quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on fourth down in overtime. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
And what a mistake by the offense. Here in overtime, throwing that interception. They're not going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Hands it off. Got some room,